In life, timing is everything. Well, the same holds true for video editing. If your timing is off in the scene that you're piecing together, then it will most likely seem awkward and unreal. Not what we're going for. But luckily, we're green screen magicians, and I'll show you how to alter and shift time, massaging it to fit your needs. Getting the timing of our characters' conversations just right will create the magical illusion we're going for. So let's jump in.
Okay, so back at it. Now we're going to take what you have, find the end of your spiel, and start timing in this piece. So this might be a couple clips depending on how you recorded and how your shoot went. So what we're going to be looking to do is bringing in the pieces that you choose. The way that Brad and I did this was we actually just read the original script. I believe that we shot his take first before I actually got in front of the camera. And so a little bit backwards from how you guys are doing it now, but that's okay. There's always many ways to do this. And I think a big part of what I'm trying to teach is that it's okay. It's really just about doing it the way that you can do it, yet applying these basic principles to get the most out of your green screen experience. So what we're going to do is just kind of start timing, finding where his spiel ends.
Wow, this is amazing.
Which is right here. And I'm going to bring in this clip of me. And now it's probably going to work a little bit better for you because as you can hear,
wow, this is amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
It was really just me reading the script compared to what we've got here. Which is...
wow, this is so amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
So you'll probably have it a little easier than I do right now. Because yours is going to be timed exactly with this clip rather than not. So just follow along however you can. I'm going to bring this in.
Experience. Wow, this is so amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
Cool, and then he'll want to...
You can check us out at the...
So, again, we're just going to play around with creating the keyframes. Oops. Let's get the right thing. Nope. There we go. Bringing this in and out.
What's your work? Where can I learn more about your work?
So we got lots going on there. Let's just solo this one first.
Experience. Wow, this is amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
You can go to the Great eCourse.
So bring that down. Okay. So just continue through.
Wow, this is so amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
So what we'll want to do here is clip this. So we're going to take our cut tool. We're going to cut this. And we're just going to move this part back. And that's okay. Because we're going to then do some movie magic afterwards.
It's amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
You can go to thegreatecourseadventure.com.
You know, I've got this big event.
Cool. So that works. And that little blip here that you can witness, his hand.
Learn more about your work.
Usually that's not what we're looking for these sort of continuous looking shots. Because that is a dead giveaway. It's not live. But we're going to fix that once we nest and start playing with it. What the plan will be is it could be a full shot here and then zoom into me when I say that. And then come back.
You can go to thegreatecourseadventure.com.
You know, I've got this big event coming up next.
Cool, so there we go. We got to fix this audio.
Cool, you know, I've got this spot. Would you be interested?
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, I've got this big event coming up next month, and I think you might be perfect for a keynote spot. Would you be interested?
Absolutely.
Oh, there we go. Do that same thing here.
Sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well, great.
Okay.
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well, here's my... Would you be interested?
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well, here's my card. Give me an email next week and we'll get you all set up.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Cool. So we got a little bit of timing that we still need to work out
Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well,
as the audio, the vocal parts aren't
I'd love
really
to.
lining
well,
naturally.
here's my card. Give me an email next week and we'll get you all set up.
Sweet.
Cheers to that.
Sweet.
Just like here, I'm saying cheers and he's saying sweet. So we need to time that a little bit better.
Would you be interested?
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well,
Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
great. Interested?
Wow.
So we can actually move this piece over a little bit too.
You know, I've got this big house. Would you be interested?
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great.
So right now I'm just kind of scanning the scene and starting to look for places I can make cuts to help move this around, but just kind of keeping in my mind where I want to make them, so I'm not interrupting the flow to make it look like a live interaction in front of the camera, like one shot. And so I'm just looking here, just kind of getting in my mind how that's going to be. It'll make more sense when we see this. So again, we'll go back to the final here that I've rendered previously. And again, so being able to zoom in allows for whatever was going on in Brad's zone to not be, so like right here, this spot where I chose to make a cut to change my camera, so to speak, my camera angle or my camera zoom, might have been a spot where I needed to make that clip change, so where I could make that cut. So again, coming through, zooming in, zooming out, let's go to the end and see what I'm actually doing. Oh, where's my audio?
To merge all of those art forms together, and as a result, we kind of created a new kind of media experience.
Wow, this is so amazing. Where can I learn more about your work?
You can
So you can see we went from a wide angle, zoomed into Brad.
you can go to thegreatecourseadventure.com.
You know, I've got this big event coming
And then it goes
up
open.
next month, and I think you might be perfect for a keynote spot. Would you be interested?
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well, here's my card. Give me an email next week and we'll get you all set up.
Sweet. Cheers.
Cool. So that sweet and cheers is right side by
We'll
side.
get you all set up.
Sweet. Cheers.
So in my scene that I'm putting together, obviously it's going to be different from yours, depending on how you interacted. But hopefully this will just kind of give you an eye and an ear for what I'm actually doing, so you can apply that to yours too. Going back to our Act 2 for this version. So what we want to do is move this whole piece over a little bit. So
Yo, I got this big event.
Go to greatecourseadventure.com.
You know,
so right here, I believe there was a clip.
Adventure.com.
Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this, and I'm going to actually clip the whole thing right across, down across the whole scene.
greatecourseadventure.com.
And do that here too. I'm going to select it all. And I'm going to do my Alt backspace so you can see how it removes that time completely and brings this whole section over.
You know, I've got this.
And that's going to be a spot where we go from zoomed into Brad to full wide angle to see us all.
You know, I've got this big event.
And that allows me now to move Brad over a little bit. So I'm just going to move the edge over, create some space, and then move the whole clip back into position. And that should...
Next week, and we'll get you all set up.
Sweet. Cheers.
to that.
Cheers.
And that opens that up a little bit. Let's watch from here.
You know, I've got this big spot. Would you be interested?
Wow. Absolutely. Yes, sign me up. I'd love to.
Great. Well, here's my card. Give me an email next week, and we'll get you all set up.
Sweet. Cheers.
to that.
Cheers.
Great. I heard something else going on there.
Get you all set up.
Sweet. Cheers.
to that.
Cheers to that. Somewhere going on.
Cheers to that.
Great.
Sweet.
So I'm going to clean that up. Oops.
Cheers.
There we go. And end scene. So I'm going to cut right across here. Delete all that. Delete those two. Zoom out. Great. So now we have pretty much the entirety of our shot. We've got Brad here, which will be effectively you, coming in. Now it's working together with the outro as well, timed all nicely. You'll probably have an easier time timing that, but I'm glad to show you how I do things sometimes when it doesn't work. And next video, we're going to start bringing in some of these responses and continue working towards completing the scene. See you there.